Hi everyone, I hope this finds you all healthy and happy, and I just thought I would take you along with me. I've done some a little bit of background with my wax paints on a couple of these little pieces, and I you can see some of the little wax background on this one in the back there, and I've also put some lipstick on this one and a little bit of acrylic paint, and then I had found these layers, flower layers that I hadn't put together yet, and I found those laying over here. Anyway, so I thought they kind of went well with this little tag. I was making a little tag out of this piece, so I just thought that I would turn the camera on and take you along with me. I've got this one. I can't remember if I showed you this one before. I don't know if I did. Oh golly, my brain. But anyway, this was some of the wax paint background as well, and then I put some music notes on it with, sorry about it, my hands are kind of shaky this morning for some odd reason. Anyway, so I've got music note in the background in kind of a blue ink, and then I've got some pink circles and some green stenciling in there. That's the peeled paint from Tim Holtz. I just love that color. Anyway, and then so I had some rings that I was putting in my little art book, you know, these things. And the one, I don't know where they even came from because there's two different kinds in here, but this one on top has pink. When you take the circle out for your notebook or whatever, which I was putting it in my little art book to reinforce a little bit, and when you take the circles out, it leaves this. This is what's left, and kind of like, you know, whenever on the sequin stuff, you know, the punchinella. Anyway, so I thought I'm going to stick that on my little card, so I did. And then I put some splatters on it with this cool background stamp. I got this at... hope it doesn't glare. I got this from AliExpress, and I think that's the coolest. I love that background stamp. And you know, just go on AliExpress and look it up, and you'll find it, you know, cheap. You have to wait forever, but it's worth it because you don't have to pay hardly anything. So anyway, so I thought I would use my my Stabilo All pencil and go around some of these little circles, and you know, see what that does. I have no idea. And then I found this little piece of gingham ribbon, and I'm gonna put that on here for sure. I kind of like that for some reason. And then I don't know what'll happen, so I'm gonna just keep quiet and probably put it in fast forward because you all know I'm slow, and we'll go from there. So thanks for hanging with me. Set of new water brushes here that I also got from China, and I've not, as you can see, I've not used them yet. There we go. But they have different tips, and I have one water brush that has kind of a narrow tip as well. But yeah, I only had the one, so I got this set, like I said, from China again, and it's very, very, very inexpensive. So yeah, I was pretty tickled with them for, you know, the money. There's a little fine one. That's the one I want. Then there's a couple that have real wide tips on them as well. That one looks like it's got a stray one out there that needs maybe trimmed or something. And like I said, for the, you know, for the cost of them, you know, from China, I really, and then this one, I hope I'm halfway showing these that you can see. Sorry if I'm not. But yeah, they're from for the cost of them from China, it's I think well worth getting them. So I will go get some water in this one. Okay, I'm back, so I'll just go ahead and activate my Stabilo All pencil here and see what I get. Okay, while digging around in my stash, I found a couple of hearts here that I'm going to go ahead and put down on this little card. They're not fixed down yet, but that's kind of how they're going to look. This one was gifted to me by Lori Seabrook when I won her challenge, and it was on top of a little package that had some things in it, and I mean, it's gorgeous, and so of course I've saved it and used it. This was gifted to me also. It's a little like a chipboard heart with this pretty paper on it, and I'm sorry, but I don't remember who gifted that to me, so forgive me. But I'm going to go ahead and put those down, and I'm going to edge around the outside, I think, with black, and then I'm going to call that little card done. So I'll just put it in fast forward again, and you can kind of finish it up with me. done. And that's what it turned out like, and I kind of like it. I think it's sort of cute, and it does have a sentiment on here that says grateful, which I love. So yeah, this is my little card that sort of just evolved from my wax background, and I'm holding this down a little bit. My little heart underneath here looks like it might need a little bit more glue. So at any rate, that's it, and I thank you so much for hanging in there with me, and I might film a little bit of me doing this one as well, depending on how long of a video it goes. This one, sorry. I don't want to keep you guys forever, so but until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.